Hi, I'm Community Services Specialist Brandon.
And I'm Community Services Specialist Steven.
And today we're going to teach you a few fundamental basketball skills. So the first skill we're going to be going over today is dribbling. There's three main keys to dribbling I want to touch on real quick before we show you a demonstration on how to do it. The first one is going to be dribbling with your hand on top of the ball and using your fingertips, as shown here, to dribble. Not like that, like a flat hand, but using your fingertips. The second thing you want to do on top of those two is bend your knees. You want to get into an athletic stance so you have a good range of movement when you're dribbling. And the last thing is you want to have your eyes up so you can see where you're going and see open people throughout the court.
Alrighty, now that you know the basics, you're going to go ahead and follow along with Coach Steven. We're going to do about 15 seconds of dribbling on each hand. We're going to start out with our right hand. Remember to be in an athletic stance, keep your eyes up and your hand on top of the ball while dribbling. Now we're going to go ahead and switch over to the left hand. Remember, same things. Make sure you're in an athletic stance, hand on top of the ball, and get those eyes up. Go ahead and start dribbling. All right. Next up, we're going to be doing between the legs dribbling demonstrated by Coach Steven, so go ahead and follow along. You're going to be doing about 15 seconds on each side. For this, you want to start in an athletic stance, put one leg out in front of you, and then push the ball between your legs with one dribble through the legs and each time. Make sure that your eyes are up, your knees are bent, and you're dribbling with your fingertips and not your palms. The next dribble Coach Steven will be demonstrated is going to be a walking between the legs dribble. As you can see, he's in a low athletic stance, pushing the ball between the legs with one bounce from one side to the other. Again, make sure your eyes are up, your fingers are on top of the ball, and you're in a nice low athletic stance. Alrighty, the next drill you're going to see Coach Steven doing here is called a chair drill. You're going to go ahead and sit right at the end of the chair. You're going to stick your legs out at a 90-degree angle, and you're going to push the ball underneath your legs, one dribble at a time. The point of this drill is to create familiarity with the ball and how it feels in your hand, pushing it from side to side. This works as a great warm-up or a great start to practice.
The next skill we'll be teaching you today is how to do a proper layup. Please follow along as Coach Steven demonstrates.
As you follow along, please pay attention to what he's doing. The basic keys of this are to make sure you're always jumping off your inside foot. As you can see Coach Steven, he is attacking the basket from the right side and jumping off of his left foot. When doing a layup, you want to make sure you bring the ball up as high as you can to get as close to the basket, and make sure you go through your layup as you see Coach Steven doing. Do not stop too early. It's got to be a fluid motion.
The next basic skill we'll be teaching you today is passing. You can work on this at home with any wall or flat surface you can find to bounce a ball off.
The next skill Coach Steven will be demonstrating is how to throw a proper chest pass. To start out, we're going to get down into an athletic stance. We're going to bring the ball up to the center of our chest, and we're going to push out with both hands. As you push the ball, your hand should be opening like a butterfly. The next thing Coach Steven will be demonstrating is a proper bounce pass. First thing, you want to get into a nice athletic stance. You want to bring the ball up to your chest, and again, you're using both hands. Put all the power push down, throw the ball at the ground, bounce it off the wall, and it should come right back to you.
final basic skill we will be covering today will be shooting. We are going to teach you how to get power out of your legs and to go through the ball into the basket, as well as how to use proper form when setting up your shot.
Again, we're going to start out with a good athletic stance, feet shoulder width apart and parallel to each other. One shouldn't be farther out than the other. And you're going to go ahead and bend your knees. You're going to keep your elbow tucked in on your shooting arm. So if you're right-handed, obviously it's your right elbow. If you're left-handed, it's your left elbow. So once you're down into a proper stance and you've got that elbow tucked in, you're going to start bringing the ball up towards your head and through the basket. Make sure to explode from your legs up. The power in a shot for basketball comes from your legs, not from your arms.
From Coach Steven and I, thank you for being with us today.
And please stay tuned for more Move Placentia videos.